Welcome back to Deep Thought. We're going through Mega Man 6, and we get to face off against Yamato
Man.
Thank you. I have a hard time pronouncing those kinds of names, unfortunately.
It's Yamato. It's 3 syllables.
I just got to point out the very first part of this level at the start there, how amazingly detailed the background art was, like with the houses in the background and shit. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't see too much more of it, because now we have to go inside this big base.
Yeah, this is the designated base level, unfortunately. I mean, it's a prettier looking base than a bunch of other levels, but still.
Yes, I do like that there's some different colours going on still, though. It's not just, the usual purples and greys.
Although there are a fair share of purples and pinks and...
Oh yeah, but we've got the red to balance it out. And a bit of green, which green can go either way.
Yeah, some of the parts do kind of look like the inside of like some sort of Japanese palace, so that's a nice design choice there. Otherwise, it's just another meh base level.
Yamato Man is obviously Japan, but one thing I want to point out is that even also fucked up in the notes when he said, Nightman, dishonorable, kill yourself. That should be over Yamato Man, because very dishonorable.
Yes. Okay, well, it's...
You got your stereotypes wrong. You need to learn to be a better racist.
Okay, then. Yes. So, I think we haven't talked about like the little Robot Master intros, let's call them that. Of course, they're a step up from the other ones in that they have these weird stats
that mean fucking nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think it's a nice little aesthetic choice. At least it's something.
I think it's just to kind of show that, look, we can do fancy shit with the NES now. We've actually learned how to do this. Cool.
How big of a cartridge were they working with for this game?
4 megabit.
Was that the largest they had available for the NES?
Yeah. Well, it's not the largest NES game. It's not the largest NES cartridge, I don't think. I think that might be Action 52, which was 1 megabyte, I think. But don't quote me on that. But this is 1 megabit, which is roughly equivalent to... Hold on.
Let's get to see some statistics.
Numbers.
Yes. Also, Tomahawk... Silver Tomahawk is good weapon. I like it. Has a bit of an arch, but it's cool. It's close as we get to Metal Blade or Shadow Blade.
4 megabits would be 500 kilobytes.
These days that's pretty small, but that does seem like
back
a good amount to
then
work with.
Back then it was
yeah.
quite big for an NES game.
Yeah.
Mega Man 1 was only 1 megabit.
Yeah, it definitely shows as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Nightman.
I like this guy.
I like how it says capital of science. This is the most scientific place I've ever seen.
Oh, it's the science of throwing shit at your enemy.
Yeah, it's just...
I have to say 2 things about this stage. 1, the fucking music. Again, oh, so good. And 2, I absolutely love this kind of castle aesthetic that they have going on here. I just like the idea of Mega Man going through an old castle for some reason. The only other times he really does this are in Shade Man stage, kind of, but that's more of a haunted level. And, fuck, what's his name in Mega Man 10?
Blade Man?
Yes.
Yeah, Blade Man's level's kind of cool, though there are some irritating sections in there. Like with these
unless you're playing on easy mode.
Well, yeah, but you could also not be a pussy.
Well,
yeah. They sort of jump on the thing, it wheels the cart along a little bit. It's kind of like the things from Wacky Workbench, only horizontal, fuck that noise.
Yeah. But we're playing Mega Man 6 now, and wow, look at these barren hallways.
But that kind of adds to the general feel of it, really. Like these kind of oldie castle areas. Like I know that sort of environment a bit. Like that does add to the feel of it.
Actually, fun fact, before it even says what he used to say, sorry. Yeah, my college actually has an old castle.
Oh, interesting.
Well, not a castle, but it's essentially a castle. It's basically a kind of Hogwartsy kind of thing, even though I'm going to kill myself for that Harry Potter reference.
Yeah. Here's a question. Did Dr. Wily build all of these bases, or did he have the robots build them?
Mr. X built them.
Okay, well...
It's fucking Wily, come on.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
honest...
the actual thing is the robot tournament. It's kind of ambiguous because I think in like manuals and stuff it says that they were built by just random scientists all over the world. However, in the actual Mega Man and Base directory of them, they all have the designation DWN, which is Dr. Wily serial number. So either he like stole them and then gave him the number, or he did build them.
Let's just pretend that Mega Man Base isn't a thing and stick with that.
Obviously Mega Man and Base is a terrible game, but I still like to stand by the Mega Man Base BIOS for all the Robot Masters.
I guess to an extent it's the most recent, like, between the two, so whatevs.
Suppose.
But Nightman, he isn't difficult. Just shoot things at him and just avoid his ball.
I'm sorry.
It's funny because Flame only has one apparently.
Fuck you.
I thought we all agreed that he didn't have any at all.
Okay,
Anyway.
I feel so slandered right now.
Anyway, let's put a halt to the slandering for the next few seconds and talk about this weapon. It's meh.
Yeah, it's just a basic shooting thing, and it doesn't really do anything special.
Well, it kind of looks like oh god, what's that weapon called? Like the spiked ball. It's something fancier.
Mace.
Yeah.
You're not helping us work out for you. It's like a spike ball.
Yeah, let's put it that way. It works like that, kind of rotates back around. That's a nice little visual flair, but still a meh weapon. Now, these things...
you know that... Oh.
No, you can go on.
Okay, you know that a weapon's gonna be crap when you can avoid it yourself easily during the boss fight.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Pelicans. That's what I need to say.
This is ancient Greece.
Yeah, this is also a really cool looking level. Like everything in this game, like the graphical output, like it's leaps and bounds above. I'll tell you all the other Mega Man games. Like granted, 4 and 5 kind of had some, I guess, sort of good looking places, but like this is just like a massive step up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I realise this whole playthrough is me gushing over the graphics, but they're so fucking good.
They are.
It is the best looking Mega Man game on the NES, and one of the best looking games in the series in general as well.
I'd say it probably is the best looking game because 7, it doesn't look, it's not like really
7
impressive.
looks shit.
It's not even that. It just looks okay. Like it's not Final Fantasy 6 or anything, which is one of the best looking Super Nintendo games. And then 8 is just sort of weird looking.
8 looks horrible as well. 8 looks as like a really childish art style, and it's horrible to look at.
Yeah, whereas 9 and 10, I think the graphics are good, but they were more emulating the style of 2 and 3 and 1.
It's also nice to see that we got a dedicated water level for this stage too.
Yeah, I like how there's a part where the water's coming from the ceiling.
Yeah, how does that work?
We're in ancient Greece where we have like old gods and shit, so...
Yeah, probably
Yes.
Poseidon was just doing his magic.
Yeah.
No, Poseidon was drunk at the wheel.
That would make sense.
Yeah, water from the ceiling, fuck it, why not?
You deal with this. I gotta deal with my dumb son.
More Splatoon, which kind of makes sense here because there's water.
Because they're squids, and squids are in water. I see what you're going.
except for this Splatoon squeak which dying water. But yeah,
Oh.
like that makes no sense, but that's how the game goes.
Okay then.
But anyway, that's the alternate path. You just have to jump across as opposed to go down the ladder. And Centaur Man, he's probably the hardest Robot Master because he does this stopping time thing, and that attack can be quite annoying to avoid if he does. I had to do a lot of retakes for this.
Yeah, but can you horse around in stop time?
He's a centaur, not a horse.
Yeah, he looks like a horse.
My Little Pony.
Let's not open that box up just yet.
No, this is like maybe a futuristic game. This is the outcome of all these dudes who ended up marrying their pony waifus.
Yeah, they all went back in time, and this is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is their offspring.
Well, he's dead now, but I was just gonna say I liked his little like clopping sound effects. It was nice they had that put in.
Clopping.
Haha, already hard.
Nice cursing words, though, like.
Ah, man, I hate how the internet just associates all these words that used to mean something else to something completely different now. It's so annoying.
Gay used to mean happy, now it just means flame.
Fuck off.
You know, I think we've never touched on the password system that all these games have had. And to be honest, like it's never like randomly generated and whatnot. You could basically go on the internet and find these passcodes if you wanted to. But I mean,
You can even generate your own ones using certain. There's like password generators online that like.
yeah.
So you can literally if you for whatever reason turn off your NES and forget to save state on your emulator, you can just pop in a password for exactly the way you were. And
Yeah, I've found in the past the only time I've ever got use out of a password system is when I've been recording shit and part of the footage fucked up, so I had to redo like 2 levels or some shit. But as for actually just playing through the game, it's like these games are really short, so
you can mostly do them in one sitting, but it is a nice thing like that they had them just for the time, because although really if you're playing the game in one sitting, even if you game over, you won't need your password because again it starts you off at the level you died on. So
yeah, thank fuck for that.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the best things about Mega Man. Like, as hard as these games are, they're never truly unfair. Like the bunch of NES games that always start you from the beginning
Ghosts
of the
and
game.
Ghosts and Goblins doesn't start you at the start of the game.
Well, I mean, true, but that game is still like inexcusably brutally difficult.
Maybe you need to get good.
The NES version isn't that great, but I love Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That one is really fun.
Yeah, I'll need to go through that series someday, but I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, in
Let's
any case, Windman Stage, you've mentioned this the guy a couple times, Mia. What do you think of him?
He's alright. He's honestly not my favorite Robot Master in this game, honestly. But he sure is Chinesey with all the pandas, and I don't know what wind has to do with China. They like output the most fucking pollution in the world, but well, maybe India, but no, I think technically it's the US, but still it's either the US or India or China that pollutes the world the most. So I like how they're like trying to promote a renewable energy source when China builds like coal factories like every fucking 2 weeks. But yeah.
And this was your political commentary brought to you by Deep Thought. See, we do have Deep Thought on here. Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's some video game playing for some reason.
Now, what is this? We don't want this on the screen. Get it out of my face. Anyway, Windman, I like his design, but he's still a pretty... What just happened?
He
I
died.
beat him.
Oh, man. That was weird. Oh, yeah, it was the flash thing. Oh, I forgot. I'm a dummy.
GG.
Yeah. It just looked weird. You weren't facing him. Yeah. Anyway, now that we finished off the regular Robot Master stages, we'll see you guys on the next episode when we go into Mr. X's lair. I mean, he's not really Mr. X, but whatever.